Hello guys, welcome to another week of Ralph John's Photography. I'm going to talk to you guys today about something, and that would be planning your shoots out. Yes guys, pretty much what it is, like for example, let's say you want to go shoot something. I'm going to use my last shoot that I went on for my personal stuff, which was a steamboat, a paddle wheel steamboat. Now, I found out a lot of information about this boat before I actually went to go shoot it, and I did a lot of research on this. So what did I do? Well, I was actually one day looking for other steam stuff coming in this area, mainly steam trains, because I really like steam trains. But I didn't find any of them coming, and I'm like, oh. Anyway, so I kept on looking around and stuff like that, and I found a paddle wheel. Matter of fact, I actually found a whole list of paddle wheels that were, around the United States. I'm like, well, let's look for something in the state that I live in. Yeah, I found one, and from what I found of it, it wasn't actually a full paddle wheel. It was a faux paddle wheel. So I'm like, eh. So I just checked in the state of it, and I found the same stuff. But I started looking through it, and kept on looking through it and looking through it and looking through it. And I remember going down to Nashville one time, and I saw this big boat when I was at a festival that they were having down by the river. And this boat was barely big enough to turn where they turned it around in, but they turned it around. And I'll actually show you the footage of that while I'm talking. And so, anyways, I'm like, wow, that boat's freaking cool. So I'm like, I wonder if I could find that boat. I wonder what that boat is. I saw this one boat called the American Queen. I'm like, well, let's check that out, okay? That looks something cool, okay? Turns out they have two boats, but we're just going to talk with the American Queen right now. And I'm like, I wonder if that's the boat. So then I saw its excursions. And this is all just doing research so far on the American Queen to find out, really what's going on with it. The American Queen is a full-fledged steam paddle boat, is what they say. It's on their website. It runs on oil, but it does produce steam, and it is a full operational paddle boat. The actual paddle wheel and back does work, and its main function is to actually move the thing down the river. Is this paddle wheel? I'm sorry. And so I'm like, well, I have to go see this. All right. So I click on excursions. And this is just doing my research on the thing, okay, to find out where I can find this thing at. And I found out that its home port is in Louisiana, New Orleans and stuff like that. But I found Lower Mississippi cruises and Upper Mississippi cruises, and they show a big picture of the arch. Well, St. Louis is my background. Is right next to me. St. Louis is just a state away, 10 minutes away drive at most. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I found out that they're doing two last excursions up here, and I'm like, man, I want to go to that. I want to go to that, check them out, check the boat out and everything. So I'm like, they start on Saturday. I don't get off work until, late, and by then it's dark, and so I can't do it. So I have to do it on Sunday. It says that it's going to be, the trip starts from Saturday and goes for 9 days after that. So where's it going to be? Well, how far can a paddle boat go? I don't know. But I actually found a thing on there that had the entire itinerary of the trip that they're going on. So I'm like, awesome. And so I found that it was going to be in Alton on Sunday, where they actually get on the boat and everything. Because the first day you stay in a hotel in St. Louis, then they bus you to the boat and load you on the boat, and it leaves at 5 o'clock. Well, I'm like, cool. Well, I happened to miss that date, and I wasn't bummed though, because I knew it was coming again. Because like I said, there was two trips, and on the second trip, I'm like, all right, I'm going to go see it. Okay. So on the day that I was getting all this stuff planned out and everything, where to go see the ship at and everything, I had some stuff that happened and I wasn't able to go see it on that day. Oh, well, we'll be back next year, so it's not that big of a deal. But guess what? I saw it, and I had pictures. I'm showing you them right now. So, I actually caught up with the boat in Chester, Illinois, on the third day of its cruise, because I happened to be in the right place at the right time, because I looked at the itinerary of the thing going. I know it's going to go down the river. I know it can't go past the river, on land anywhere, so I know approximately where this boat's going to be. In Chester, Illinois, there's not a lot of places for this to be docked at. I had a good idea where it was going to be docked, so I went out and checked it out. And that's what I got. Anyways, this is how you do planning for stuff like this. You go and do your research, make sure stuff is going to be there, and if plans fail through, well, have a backup plan like I did. I couldn't go on the freaking first time that it came, so I went the second time. So, anyways, that's what I'm saying. If you want your plan, if you want your shoot to go the way that you plan it, first of all, you are the only one that can make it happen. Second of all, you need to do all the planning of it. And third of all, if you don't like the way that you planned it, guess what? Plan it differently next time. Anyways, this is Ralph Trump saying, peace out. Bye.